I think I'm okay. I'm late as fuck, but I think I'm okay. Everyone's building a fucking plugin, man. I think I'm okay. Test.
So why do you make me wait so long, so long?
Oh yeah, love. Sorry, I don't wanna get fucked. We're just gonna.
That's it.
Now. Looks good. Yo, what's up? It's that time of the month. Stream settings. It's that time of the month. It's the checkup. Okay, let me bring these songs up. See what we got. Yo. Not much. Back from the gym, from being a dad. Ready to hang out with the boys. Yes. Oh, bro, Jeremy. I ain't gonna say shit in stream because it feels like I'm being watched at all times. Yeah, like, I'll message you on Instagram. So you can have some fun. I think you know why. Because I'm gonna hit you up. Yeah, let me turn this off though. Fucking dancing. No. Look. Woo! Oh. Do this. All right, let me turn this off. What do you mean, do I still use my burner account? How do you even know about my burner account? There's a reason why I have this. So I have all my production tips and some numbers. There's a link in the description. You can send me your music. I'll check it out. Yo, what's up, Fat Salmon? Actually went to Walmart today and got salmon. $6 to $7 for did I? Oh. I have like 2 or 3 SoundClouds, bro. I don't know which one I added you on though, but yeah, I have a few. Okay. Well, let me start getting these songs in. I feel like I could knock them out, bro. Let's see, we got De Ramirez. Man, all 3 of you. The Holmes. Okay. Shit. Nice hair. That's how my hair looked out of the shower today, bro. My wife was like, I like it when your hair like this. Hell yeah. You know. Shit, you know. Okay, one time by Quultra. Damn, was looking crazy good. Okay, 1, 2. Damn, bro, you're back, Sorf. What's up? Kevu, the Tech House Kevu from LA. Hey, look at that. Ishan, listen to So In Love With You, Mixdown 1 by Ishan. Okay. Gonna rock that. Okay, let's get into it. Just wanna start. Boom. Big toe. Yeah, man. I'm decent at it. I try to get on at 10, but I'm a dad, man. Okay. It's okay. Well, yeah, I kind of put you in front of XY accidentally, but it's okay.
Sabes que si no dan nota de una lo bota. Baja con tu dinero si me la quieres prender. Si no tienen un kiki, sabes que te rebota. Me gusta que me den así, me pongo así, me pongo así. Me gusta que me ponga así, me den así, me den así. Me gusta que me den así, me pongo así, me pongo así. Me gusta que me ponga así.
Party's not leaving, bro.
El sistema yo te pongo a que cante.
Debajo de su movie que tienen de cante. Yo soy primero y segundo su mediante. Sobran la mala, sobran los diamantes. Como son mis fans y la pongo a que cante.
Tú quieres ser malo y no tienes ni un kiki. No tienes ni un kiki, no tienes ni un terremoto. Como pelota porque tú quieres tricky. No tienes ni un kiki, no tienes ni un
Man, I fucked up my, oh well, fuck it. There we go. In the back. Oh my God! Ramirez, where'd you get this, bro? AI? I guess, bro. AI.
Tú sabes que soy malo, me gusta que me den de eso. Porque si no dan nota de una lo bota. Baja con tu dinero si me la quieres prender. Si no tienen un kiki, sabes que te rebota. Me gusta que me den así, me pongo así, me pongo así. Me gusta que me ponga así, me den así, me den así. Me gusta que me den así, me pongo así, me pongo así. Me gusta que me ponga así, me den así, me den así. Yo sé que soy primero y segundo su mediante.
Easy with the reverb, Ramirez. Easy with the reverb now, Ramirez.
Tú quieres ser malo y no tienes ni un kiki. No tienes ni un kiki, no tienes ni un terremoto. Como pelota porque tú quieres tricky. No tienes ni un kiki, no tienes ni un. Tú no tienes ni un kiki.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't like the producer tag ending and all that shit, because then it makes it feel like you just dropped in the fucking loop and you're all fucking drunk and shit after drinking some Heine or whatever, and like you just dropped it in and it's like oh, it works. I would get rid of that ending. Personally, me, I didn't like that. But other than that, pretty good, man. Just watch the reverb, Ramirez. Come on, Ramirez. Come on, man. Getting heavy-handed out there. Yeah, that'll be my take on it, and then the and the reverb, bro. Just ease up.
Accelerator.
I already like the vocal. Vocal's pretty sick.
Accelerator.
Wow.
Accelerator.
LXY.
Accelerator.
Where he from? Belgium.
Accelerator. Accelerator.
Living in the good days.
Accelerator. 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 Keeps you moving. Accelerator.
Slap your friend. You're like, my bad, G.
Accelerator. 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 Accelerator.
Where you from, fool? AXY. Where you from, fool? I've been using it recently, but I don't leave it on the master. I use it for suggestions.
Keeps you moving.
That keeps you moving is a little too shy, man. It needs to be like a jump of energy there. So keeps you moving. Ah, fuck. Keeps you moving. Good. Keeps you moving. am very solid today. I had a dream, you know, and you just wake up solid. Oh, fuck. Nice, nice. Good little motif. Cowbell.
Keeps you moving.
I wanted a shot there once you get out of the vocal section, like a boom, a big shot, you know, a shot of release, like ah. Other than that,
Keeps you moving.
yeah, bro. So for me, I agree with some people. It does get a little loopy. I was about to tell them to fuck off too, to be fair, but I was like, bro, this is tech house. we ain't trying to do all this B, C, D, E, F. We just trying to A, B, A, B, A, B all the way. But yeah, it does start to get way too loopy, man. What I would say is that's third part. Let's call it 3C. After 16 bars, yeah, you need a shot of hell into that nice synth shit and maybe play with the cutoff or something on those synths. We're at a new level. Someone asked a question, which I will answer as well. Build up cool, you know, keep it moving could be more convincing. Again, you drop here.
Keeps you moving.
Maybe a little like sound release in the background and alarm is the easiest thing I can think of there, but that would just be a placeholder for a more original idea. But I do agree with them. It does tend to get a little too loopy. Any way to increase the drive of the track with maybe a close hat going 16th rate or maybe something else that can give it that movement, I would agree. But to be fair, it's a fun track. It's like just, good. But yeah, that's the problem with the 16 elements, bro. I'm making like a Harry Styles remix right now in this one. Well, it's totally different. You guys know how I'm fucking gay as fuck with my remixes, but you know, it gets the people going, dog. But yeah, it's always hard to just add a fucking tambourine in there, and like I can never get that tambourine to sound right. I can't. Last night I compared my track to one of Hellslute's Let's Pretend, and I just said fuck this shit. You know, I just like, yeah, I kind of broke down a bit. But then I said I already knew what was wrong. I was like, my hats are just too mix ready. You know, fuck that guy. Mix ready, like that shit was not mix ready, bro. I had to undo everything. I took all that shit off, and I had to go in with proper like fucking sounding hats and like a good kick, bro. Mix ready my asshole, dog. That shit's ready for your tongue, bro. But anyways, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, bro. Chop temps, maybe that's what it is. I can never get the tambourine to sound good. Shit, I even tried the Oliver Tools fucking tambourine loop, and that shit it didn't fucking work. But at that point, it's just me, bro. Like, you know, I think it's just me. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. Someone said, why is Tech House getting so UK garagey? New guys coming in, we're getting old, so I'm 33. Back in the day, it was the Fisher shit, right? Like that old school tech house. And yeah, it's just the new kids coming in, pushing it forward, and some of the old people are, I'm still gonna do what's in, right? So that's just the trend coming in from the UK, but they're really good, man. You know, like I'm no fucking hater and shit, but Max Dean, Luke Dean, the Dean brothers, those fuckers, man, they're fucking good, bro. They fucking suck, but they're fucking great. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know what the hell they're drinking over there, bro. But that's why, bro, because they're pushing shit forward, and it's like, also, you kind of get tired making the same shit, you know? Like, using the same fucking synths, right? It's like, I've been using the synth for about 5 years now. It's like, it's time for a change of environment. So then you start getting all these synths that, like Nani, What other synths? The Arturia shit, and you're like, man, fuck this Arturia shit. I've been using it for 8 years now, and you're like, I'm gonna try this new $200 current synth from Current Audio. Put that shit on a monthly charge, and then you try that for another 5 years, and then it's kind of like, I think that's just it is, man. You can't keep doing the same thing. You stagnate. You get bored. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what it is. You also got like the 140 guys, Katama killing it. So I feel like that kind of like trickles down and shit, like trickle down BPM. From 140 it trickles down to the 128, the 130, and you start getting the garagey stuff. But yeah, man, that's my take on it. To be fair, I just follow what's in. I have to, bro. Okay, Axel, what? This is different than what I usually make. More like a weird minimal sound on. If it sounds good, it sounds good, man. It's like I can smell insecurity. Pretty much, but I think it'll always be there. Somewhere form. It just evolves. Now it's all 90s. Dude, my daughter likes music from when I was in high school. Like, it's crazy.
Hey baby,
What's up?
hey baby,
What's up?
hey baby,
What's up?
hey baby, it's me.
What's up? Stop.
Yeah, I just called to ask you a few questions.
Oh, really?
There's some things that I had on my mind for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to know the answers to.
Okay.
Is that alright?
Watch
with
the
you?
reverb.
Cool. Hey,
Or
baby.
maybe a nicer one. Yeah, man, this is sounding muffled. Yeah, the bass is not it right now, man. The kick, the bass, just like that thing that happened with Mix Ready. My ass, Mix Ready. Like, you need to go in and change the kick, the bass. Maybe the bass needs more bite, it needs to open up more. Like the kick needs a little bit more high end. The cool idea though, yeah, I like the vocals.
Hey baby, hey baby, hey baby.
What's up?
Man, what the drum? I don't know, man. I guess you're going for more of a minimal sound, but I don't know, man. Man, that clap ain't clapping, bro. That's a clap like you take your friend to the strip club for the first time, and the stripper says, "Slap my ass, baby," and like he's like, he's shy. That was me. That was me, bro. It's not a buh, like buh.
Hey baby, am I the only one that makes you lose your mind? Huh? Hey baby, your panties every day.
Oh, baby, you're my only man. Oh, baby, you're my only man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more with the low end. I think the low end's really fucking shit up, man. If you're using a sub, it might be too loud. Maybe the kick has too much low end balance of the levels. It's gonna be a lot, but check it out. But I think the idea is cool. Pattern's cool. Vocals again is super cool. But yeah, like I said, the drums are lacking a lot. I don't know what you're using for the minimal sound. I find minimal sound sample packs just call themselves minimal sound as an excuse to make thin ass sounding shit. But anyways, fix the low end. Maybe it'll sound better. Saturate the drums more. You'll be good, man. You'll be good. You're gonna be suave, fool. You look better too, by the way. That picture's pretty sexy, dog. I saw the watch too, bro. Fucking ass. You rocking some fucking long jeans, huh? You fucking white. Asabe's with the same pattern would be sick. Yeah, I mean the square was fine. I think it just might be the low end part of it or some shit. Like you have to check that. Just made for the live idea. Okay, cool. I like when you make something for the live, bro. I feel special. Me siento especial. Good shit. guy, bro. I have a cameraman now, bro. Didn't you guys know I made it? I have a cameraman, dog. Marco, enséñale lo que haces, güey. Mira, mira. Marco, el ching. Oh my God, relax. It's the cameraman Marco. You guys fucking... I made it, bro. I got a cameraman, dog. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like it, man. I'm very insecure about the drums in this. Sounds like like DJ Mustard is about to pop in. And sorry, I'm looking at the other camera. Yeah, I have a stream deck, bro. Look, it's right here, dude. Check it out, bro. I made it, dog. Wait, oh shit, I didn't make it that good. Hold up. I still need to program it. I got a new computer. Let's see. It's
Yeah. A bunch of cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody fucked up.
I made it. I have the cameraman Marco. This is Marco. You see this? Yeah, the hats, bro.
And I got the yayo. Yeah, right.
Bring it here.
Fuck you.
Fuck.
I ain't taking it to look past myself.
Hell yeah, you are.
Now you.
Yeah, so anyways, the hats sound like DJ Mustard's just about to go, which could be cool. I think, genre blending-esque on this, bro. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it doesn't make sense to what I'm used to hearing and shit on Spotify, but I like the beat pattern, and then the hat's cool. I mean, just embrace the hip-hopness of it, right? But if this was made for the live, let's just keep it that way, Let's just keep it that way, dog. No?
Hey, Mizu. Come on, my boy.
Okay. YLM, why do you look so familiar? You got a new profile picture, I think, but I like the older one because you looked a little bit more dark and mischievous, a little bit more like devilish. The purple, I think you had a purple, right? YLM. Caesars, bro. Go to Caesars. You can get a whole pizza for $7 at Caesars, which is $5 a slice. That's what you're asking, bro. Oh, and the camera, it's Marco, but if you must know, the camera Marco is using this one, which is usually the sky shot. Now the setup ain't that clean, but it's the Osmo Pocket 3, bro. But they say they're gonna come out with the 4 soon. But I do recommend it for making Instagram content with it and shit. Especially if you're like an artist. You want to take the camera, record yourself. This is it. Turn it up now. Turn it up now. Pop that. Turn it up. That was cool. But if way too basic, no. Like bass. Like maybe it's just me, but I want a shot there. Like when I say I want a shot, it's like a. You know, something cool. Like. No,
Turn it up.
fuck that bitch. You know, like a fucking hit blast.
Baseline heartbeat jump, crowd in the haze, bodies get crunk, turn it baseline hearts get crunk, turn it up, don't stop the song. Baseline heartbeat jump, crowd in the haze, bodies get crunk, turn it baseline heartbeat jump, turn it up.
Okay, cool. I'm in the dance floor. I'm like, what's up, Emilio? ¿Cómo estás? You let the dogs in the back.
Baseline heartbeat jump, crowd in the haze, bodies get crunk, turn it baseline hearts get crunk, turn
You
it
let
up,
the dogs.
don't stop the song. Baseline heartbeat jump, crowd in the haze, bodies get crunk, turn it up.
That was cool. Yeah, I don't know if it's me. Maybe I need to wear headphones. Is there any reverb in this, bro? Any reverb on the drums? Any reverb on the synth shots? That's all I'm gonna ask because I'm lacking a sense of space in this, bro. It feels like it needs that space and shit, you know? Yeah, but it's not about being lazy. It's like you could have return tracks in a template project. You know, you could have a room reverb for your drums. You could have a plate reverb for your synths, and you can have a hall reverb for your vocals. And then if you're that guy, you can have a chamber reverb, which good luck with that. But yeah, man, I would say just some spice, some space would be nice in this, which also goes back to the, which essentially would be either a snare or a clap echoed the fuck out at a good rate that goes with the beat. And that's nice, you know, nice sense of space to it. That's all I would say on it, man. Yeah, I like the beat. I like the bass. I think as we were going through, I said what I had to say. So that's pretty cool. I think it's cool. Vocal works good. Let's see.
1, 2, 3. This is where I wanna be. 4, 5, 6. Let's go get that party.
The vocal is very overused. He kind of pointed that out in the description on it. But why does it sound like that?
6, 7, 8, 9. Feeling good, it's on my mind. Let's go to the club. We ain't wasting any time. 1, 2, 3. This is where I wanna be. 4, 5, 6. Let's go.
Dun 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 dun. I think that'd be sick pattern, bro.
That party 6, 7, 8, 9. Feeling good, it's on my mind. Let's go to the club. We ain't
It's way
wasting
too
any time.
Unless you're like feeding a vocal like Adele, why would you use a chamber? I think the writing is pretty good here. I like how you go into this.
1, 2, 3. This is
Good.
where I wanna be. 4, 5, 6. Let's go get that party fix. 7, 8, 9. Feeling good, it's on my mind. Let's go to the club. We ain't wasting any time. Anytime. 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 We ain't wasting any time.
vibe's pretty cool. The vibe is there, man. Like the energy is there, the vibe is there. Like it's cool. I mean, it just sounds a little chopped because of the like it's just very push, but the vibe's there. I like the vibe. The energy's there. Like it's making me want to punch someone. Know what I mean? Like it's making me want to fucking do this and shit. Like 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 the models do. And then the chamber reverb's too much, bro. It's usually fairly long, and it works in songs where you are my fire, the one desire. Look at Sorv's long hair, man had a glow up. Yeah, exactly, man. Here, I'm gonna like stand up, bro. Fuck. Drop. Why? I would ask the question why. Like why do this? Like why? Why would you do this to me? It's like bro, it's like you're telling me, yo, Sin, tomorrow I'm gonna take your ass to fucking Miami. We're gonna go to space. Legends, and then you say, never mind, Sen, I can't go anymore like an hour before. That's how that drop felt. So much disappointment, but it's just because why'd you just go back so much? Why like just fucking let it rip, homie. Just rip, like todo, tírale todo, everything. Just drop the fucking shaker and like that's what you need, my friend. I am standing, bro. Already know. You know how we do it in LA, bro. We all got fucked up backs from the studio sessions. Yeah, that's good. My only complaint would be that first drop, man. But honestly, like, that's again, if we were on the dance floor, you wouldn't even be able to tell, right? Because of the energy. But just because, I don't have that much low end in this room because I haven't cranked the sub up, then yeah, I could tell, right? But other than that, just rip that shit and you're good. It's a collaboration between Dave Smith and Overheim. Yes, two old men that made a good synth. It's cool. I like it, but I have yet to hear my disco candy basses in some songs, and I feel it's because I made a lot of the basses with that thing, and I did the multi-sample patch stuff. You know, everyone's making plugins, and I'm just sampling these motherfuckers, and it's very aggressive, bro. It has a very distinct high end to it. Hey, it's OB6. This is OB6. It's my newest toy. I bought it from a musician that was quitting music, so I was like, he wanted like 2,400. I said 1,800 cash. And he took it. Yo, this is already going good, man. Like that space, that reverb.
I can see the shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new.
No, bro, you know. This life ain't for everyone.
You and I can see the shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new.
Yeah, but what the fuck did you drink, bro? Did you go to the UK or what? Here we go. If this vocal on this drop could sound a little bit more auto-tuned to fuck and a little less high-pitchy, you got me. You got me, bro. You got me. Chords, pads, set that break up properly. Come on.
Don't know what you want,
Oh, shit.
Don't pick up the phone when I try.
Yeah, the drums ain't it. I'll be the first to say the drums ain't it. But the energy's there, the vibe's there. So fuck it, you know?
Tell me what is wrong or what is right. What is right? What is right? Don't know what you want, I need to
come on, break.
Don't pick up.
Yeah, bro, for the break, like don't reference Tech House. These motherfuckers they're shy with their breaks. You know, go reference some old school Medusa or, you know, old school Medusa, some fucking old school Deadmau5. Make that break matter more.
When I try to go, tell me what is wrong, what is right,
bro.
I can see the shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new.
Come on.
So going back for you and I.
Yeah, the hat stands out in the brick like crazy, dude, because it's just like I don't know. Okay. I had a sesh recently, and I had to explain to the guy, you know, he's like, yo, Sam, why the fuck you changing the drums in the break? And I'm like, look, like here's my idea, right? So in pop music, and I even brought up a fucking song from Swedish House Mafia called Red Light. And I was like, look, they changed the fucking drums in the break. They go from a fucking hat to fucking shaker. From a fast close hat, let's say, to a tambourine in the break, or a shaker like, if you hear Red Light, hear how the drums change from the drops to the breaks, right? So that's why every time I get into this discussion online, I don't even bother because I have to kind of explain it, but either filter the drums so that they don't pop out like a sore thumb, or fucking, like come in with a snap instead of a clap, shit like that. It adds to it. The pros do it. You can hear it when you actively listen to those tracks, so why not you? So anyways, yeah, the open hat stands out like very like a sore thumb here because it's just not the right sound for that break. Is it even needed? Maybe a little shaker. Right? That's what I would say, bro.
I can see the shadows look like you.
It's a vibe. Yeah, that last drop left me wanting more. But do as you may with the reaction. You can leave it as is and fuck it, it's the final. Just you could say like, I'm tired of this song, Sen. I've been working on it or if you have time, just let it breathe for a bit and then come back and like do the changes, get some references. That last drop needs to feel a lot more special. But yeah, other than that, idea's pretty good, man. Honestly, finish it and send it out. I think it's really good. Man, who the fuck put Avis in the bathroom, dog? For the bathroom guy. We had him last time and he had a song that was just great, I was like, imagine you're in the boys' locker room and now the song So In Love With You. Oh my god. Back in my high school days, we had a little radio. It was like, it's like a circle with like little holes in it. I mean, there might have been a camera in there, who knows, but it would play music out and shit. Imagine, bro, just a DJ in the guy's locker room. All right, Ramirez, did a good job today up there. You caught the fucking Hail Mary, Ramirez. Get in the shower, boys. Gonna serve a nice cold bath. Fucking Avis comes out, yeah. I went no Gloria, bro. Those little holes. I'm telling you, bro, it's a circular thing. Little holes in it, and like music's coming out of it, bro. I always wondered what that was. Very quiet though. Here we go, baby. Yeah, lacking presence from the bass. The bass, doom 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 doom. That's just more bass presence, mid lows. Maybe the bass needs to be louder. Yeah, and just better balance on the mix, but definitely get that weight. The weight's missing in this, bro. Like if I'm in the showers and I got Ramirez next to me, nothing's gonna happen with this, bro. There ain't gonna be no slap ass today in the locker rooms. In the gambling game.
So much love in the house tonight. The breeze, the colorful, the joy, the meals music.
I'm so in love with you, baby. So in love with you. Ooh, I'm so in love with you, baby. So in love with you. I'm so in love with you, baby. So in love with you. I'm so in love with you, baby. So in love with
So much love in the house tonight. The breeze, colorful, the joy, the music.
We did it. All right, anyways, yeah, bro, you need a fucking bass in there, bro. Love the. Let me cook. Let me cook. I didn't do the sky shot. Damn. All right, cool, yeah. But you need a bass in there, bro. You need a bass. All right, let's get the next songs. Okay, gotta say that was who was that? Kevu, Eshan. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got a Spotify. We got Magmus. I hated Magmar, bro. I would play with Blaine against Blaine and shit. He would F me up, bro. Blaine and his Ninetales and Magmar. Make me regret picking Bulbasaur as my main. Oh, we got Fat Salmon, bro. I haven't. So you just changed the kick. Let's see. Jasper. Okay. A few more. Where are you guys at? Some music. It is. Oh, yeah. Not again, bro. We'll do it in the bathroom, the locker room next time. the little green guy from Silver, bro. That's the second gen, right? Or is that the third? Link's in the description. There's a link tree. You can send your music in there. There's a music feedback stream, like. So far, good. I like the idea. I don't like how it sounds. My main issue is the mid lows, like 100 hertz to like 250. I want to say it feels like you can go with any cue and chop out. And yeah, it might be. Fuck, it might be.
Por favor, deje su mensaje.
Estáis fuera.
I notice it when I record, but is it that bad? Damn. We'll let it be for now. Electro Brown. Satisfaction. Use the vocal. Some echoes. Would be sick here. This is way too scale back. Electro. Up, 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 up. So forward up. Pop, 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 pop. Daddy Mikey Joe. Pop, 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 pop. Vamos, cabrones. Not much is up. Not much is up. An acoustic panel is up.
Por favor, deje su mensaje.
Estáis fuera.
Yeah, it's pretty good. If you guys hear me just fine, cool. This is all I gotta say for this, bro. This is a sick track. I really like the vibe of it. I think it's super sick. Like I said, I would want to control the mids more personally because it's really masking a lot of your beautiful synth sounds. The other thing too is that break. Like I said, don't do what I said, right? I was just doing it for show and shit, but use the vocals and create like a cool suspense in that break where if the DJ wants to loop, let's say a bar or 2 bars, they have something nice to play with. But let's say we're not even thinking about the DJs because, man, fuck them. Then at the same time, it's good songwriting because you're creating tension that you're going to release into that mid part of the break. Really cool. All I got to say, if you don't get this signed, let me know. Let me know. I'll fucking go to that Nervous Records guy and tell him, what the fuck, are you deaf, bro? I seen that bald-headed fool, dude. Fucking. So don't forget. Hey, Sam, what genre do you think will explode in popularity next? I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. But what I see is indie dance, UKG stuff, faster pace. I really like the fact that John Summit is pushing boundaries forward, aka collabing with bigger artists, right? Like Fade. What a collab, right? It allows us, right? I feel like it will tie to what people decide to make. It kind of bleeds, I feel like. You know, like the whole indie dance thing blew up. Why? Right? What was in at the time during pop? What was going on in pop, right? When indie dance blew up in the tech house world, everyone started doing it, right? Fucking Dua Lipa, Sabrina Carpenter, that fucking beat, right? So any I always look to the pop world for that, but also hard techno. I'm seeing a lot of these hip hop guys doing hard techno, and people are loving it on Instagram, which is crazy, like hip hop and hard techno combined. But those are the ones that I'm sensing. Also, they brought out MPH. Swedish House Mafia brought him out at Ultra, bro. So if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. You can kind of feel what the elite want to push in terms of the sound, right? It's the way I see it. Well, I'm hoping. I don't think melodic stuff is gonna come back like that, though. Yeah, that's what I always say. It's good for us. Let Summit do the work, so we have a thriving culture under. Once people get tired of it, they're gonna go, what else is there to this stuff, right? They discover a new genre, a new hobby. They discover house. You know, they're like, yo, this is sick. Like, what is there other music like this? And they're gonna get tired of hearing vocals. Yeah, exactly. Disco house.
It's all about house music.
You know, they're gonna come and they're gonna come to us.
It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house
Trickle down.
Music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love.
God damn it.
It's all about house music. It's
oh,
all
yeah.
about love.
But this is John Summit, bro.
Music. It's all about love. It's all about house music.
Good setup. I mean, you're doing everything right. The idea is just not as strong, to be fair. And when it drops,
it's all about love.
No love. There's no love on the bass, bro. Talking about love. Can't even boost 60 hertz and shit. Like 100 hertz down, low shelf love. There's no love. That's no love. Yeah, I just gotta get the low and louder, bro. Boost the volume of the bass. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it should be, to be fair. Like, if you have your kick, I'll give you some pointers or some theory, I guess, right? There is theory when it comes to leveling kick and bass in our world, right? Let's say the kick is at minus 12 dB. Roughly, I would say the bass. Now, I'm not saying the sub and bass, right? I'm saying just the bass with low end already there. It's going to be about 3 dB below that, 2 to 3. It just depends, too, if there's a lot of low end in the synth, right? Like, for example, I have these synths back here, and it's like certain synths are going to have more low end than others. Polyphonic synths are not going to have as much low end as a monophonic synth, because if I were to play multiple notes at once and the saw waves are fat ass, you know, fingers, thumbs, They take up too much frequency, and when you play chords, it sounds muffled and muddy. Versus when the saws are a lot thinner, you can play multiple notes and it doesn't sound as muddy. So that's why some synths will have thinner sounding saws, because they're intended more for chords and for certain types, of leads and shit. Versus monophonic sounds are going to be more bass oriented, one note at a time. So the saws can be a lot fatter, right? So depending on all this stuff, sometimes you're going to have to boost the low end. Sometimes the stereo is going to fall on its face. But if we're just talking about simple bass, from a monophonic synth, usually it's about 3 dB below the kick. So that's one way, one place to start, and then from there tailor it, right? Depending on your situation. Yeah, other than that, if you get the bass up there,
It's all about house
you need more.
music. It's all
You need more drums, something.
about house music.
Yeah.
Music. It's all about love.
Cool.
It's all about house music. It's all about love. Love. It's all about love.
Cool. I mean, you're doing everything right. I feel it's just a matter of skill, time invested into it and getting better at it. To be fair, because you change the sound in the break, you're changing the timbre, you're not just letting the loop ride. So you're creating something more low end, and better ideas will come, as well. Just need better ideas. Up and down. I get to feed my kids. Thanks, bro. What is that? I want to grab a transient shaper and transient shape the crap out of that. Putting it. Am I hearing harmonic progression? My boy, dude. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go, bro. All right, so I like the idea. I think the idea is cool. You got the bass progression going, really nice. Vocal, not a fan of how it sounds. It sounds like you're adding reverb to it, but maybe a bit too much room or ambience reverb. And then the lead. Could be better. Very like the ADSR is not optimized for this melody. So if a melody is doing ba, 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 right, I'm gonna grab a sound or shape a sound to do the ba, 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 ba. This lead is like ha 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 ha, right? So that's nice. Oh, damn, all right. Shit, dude. All right, yeah. Look how he changes the harmonic shape.
Watch the people jumping, they go up and down, up and down. Hear the bass get louder now, louder now, louder now. Watch the people jumping, they go up and down, up and down. Hear the bass get louder now, louder now, louder now. Up and down, 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 up and down
Like it. Exactly, bro. We think the same, bro. I was gonna say that. If I was like a man, I need to learn to play piano just so I can jam on top of you guys' tracks and show you what I mean here. That lead, dun dun. I mean, I feel like I could do it.
Jumping, they go up and down, up and down. Hear the bass get louder now, louder now, louder now. Watch the people jumping, they go up and down, up and down. Hear the bass get louder now, louder now, louder now. Up and down, 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 up and down Watch the people jumping, they go up and down, up and down. Hear the bass get louder now, louder now, louder now. Watch the people jumping, they go up and down, up and down. Hear the bass get louder now, louder now, louder now. Up and down, 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 up and down. Watch the people jumping, they go up and down, up and down. Hear the bass get louder now, louder now, louder now. Watch the people jumping, they go up and down, up and down. Hear the bass get louder now, louder now, louder now. Up and down, 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 up and down,
Yeah, just have the synth like you gotta keep the synth up there. Like just fucking like holding out like either one detuning more or some shit. Wait up, let me get this back. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, sustain it out. Sustain it out. Like.
Watch the beat now, loud and now, loud and now. Up and down, 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 up and
Yeah, it's like crescendo, like just fucking dude. Like it will kill, bro. I'm telling you. That's what I wanted. That's what Jeremy said too. And I'm just like bro, he has the synth has to fucking go fucking crazy, like just hold out and maybe like automate some stuff, but bravado it more, you know, and let that shit ride you into that drop. Oh, my bad. I like that, the tension. Yeah, cool. But that really good song. Doing a lot, but I like it. Also, the vocal sounds Suno-y. If you can dish out $100, recommend Fiverr. Find a vocalist that can sing it like this in her own way, and it's gonna sound so much better. Or leave it as is. Fuck it, you know, like fuck it. You know, it is what it is. That's what art. That's what the universe provided for us, right? So, vocal. Oh shit. Well, who processed it then? Don't be using no goddamn West End. Fiverr will just show you. Maybe some of them. You gotta be careful. You go for the ones that. Well, yeah. At this point, it feels like everyone you can generate it, but yeah, you gotta go for the ones that have like proper pictures, reviews, like just have I guess reputation on there already. My bad, dude. I've been like trying to help as much as I can. I'm actively listening to every song, but thank you for reminding me. Yeah, there's a couple. Hold up. My bad, fam. I went all, you know, I appreciate you guys that feed my kids. Like I'm trying to find Bass Golly. I don't even know what name did he use. Shit. B-Menace, you sent me a no link, but I appreciate you. Yeah, Josh, my bad, bro. I'll get yours in right now, actually. My bad, I just read it. But I'm assuming you're gonna be this guy. There's no other Josh, bro. It's not that your ears are wrong, bro. To be honest, I think you could get away with just like a basic progressive kick, bro. Like, fuck. I need to have next time I start a stream, I'm gonna have Ableton open, and I'm gonna have just gonna have all my fucking instruments on. To be fair, yeah, this is Juno, no? I think that's you, man. Let me see, man. Fuck this mix ready ass motherfucker. I'm kidding. I think he has some good stuff. It's just like I just picked the wrong ones for the song, which is funny because you'll make a song and it's like the wrong drums, and then you try to mix it. Bro, just use like, why don't you just use a kick like Nicky Romero's kick? Here I'm using one from his Splice pack, like Nicky Romero Splice kick. Let's see. Because literally all you're missing is your kick is, I don't understand why you're making your kick so, bro, just embrace the click. You know, embrace the click. Just embrace that. The Nicky Romero click, the progressive click. You know, that's what I would say. Like, that works? Here, let me cue out the low end on this. Yeah, just Nicky Romero kick, bro. That's what I would use for this. Is this you, bro? Josh, is this you? I'm assuming this is you. Joan, bro. See, that's the problem. Yeah, that is you, though. Oh, yeah, okay, got you, G. I got you, man. I know you have to write a paper. All right, sorry, fam. He donated 10 Canadian dollars. I think, my bad. Beautiful, beautiful girlfriend. Good shit, bro. Let's go. No, I went through. I have you here, bro. I have you. I put the Nomad by accident because it was right above you. Same. All right. I love you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, where'd you learn the show? You didn't learn it from me, right? Because yeah, I've been fucking doing that, bro. Look, like. Fucking Josh, I'm so sorry, Josh. He's like, bro, I got a paper to fucking write, dog. Yeah, usually that's how I've been teaching people now, is to shelf the kick instead, like this, and then use the quality or the quadrant to really just dial that in. It's smoother, more musical, and it just looks a lot smarter, which I've never been. So. I think I learned that from Chris Lake. I'm not sure who I learned that from. Alright, let's see what you got, baby. No, you don't gotta try that, bro. It's more for the other guy. tell him that, bro. Yeah, I like to pay homage to the past too and get the fucking horse in there. Who was it? Was it Cypress Hill or I think it was Cypress Hill or Wu-Tang Clan. Someone had a beat track with a horse in it like that. And for Deceiver 7, I decided to do the same thing. I went to Mexico, visit my grandparents for the first time, my mom's side. And yeah, there was horses and shit. So for Deceiver 7, I did something similar because I was like, you know, they did it for that song. That's pretty interesting. So, but yeah, I think he's using the Cypress Hill one, which is really good. Yeah, man, this is sick. This is that's really, really good. Thanks for sharing that shit. I don't know what else to say about it. You did the whole time I was hearing this, I was like, all right, everything is good. Let's see the break though. You know, like and I was like, you know, let's see Paul Allen's break. Let's see Paul Allen's break. Yeah, it's good, bro. You did good on this shit. So you have so many likes, bro. Like shit. 500 plays, 58 likes. It's a good ratio. Good shit. And it's not a fucking remix. That's even better, you know? Let's see Paul Allen's fucking... Tasty lead. Elevate my mind, elevate the soul with a little bit of pep touch. From China we go. Have my wife inject me in the ass with a little needle. I thought it was gonna be longer, but she injected me with peptides. Now I'm feeling like a teen again, motherfucker. Yeah, the snare is a little too high-endy for me. I would say if there's any way to like low shelf it, then I would definitely recommend just getting the high end a little more control on the snare. It's a little overbearing on the ears. If you can nail that, it's gonna sound good, man. Maybe switch the snare. Low end, I don't care what people say. I want the low end mono, bro. I hate wide low end, but I'm enjoying your track. It's very clean. Good control of the mid-lows, really nice depth to it, like 3-dimensional effect is on point. Really good, man, really good. See, that's why I tell people too, like control your mid-lows, because once you control them, and that just means like don't have too much of them, like you develop what I call the 3D image. So when you hear the track in a 2-speaker system, there's depth to it. Like here, you can feel the depth because you don't have this protruding ass little belly and shit and like pushed in, and you just get this really nice sense of space and depth to the song. Even in tech house and even in like this indie dance shit. Like yeah, bro, like I love that. I love that sound. You know, I always strive to have it in every track I work on because I don't know, it just makes it more enjoyable than having like that nasty ass 909 kick with the belly sticking out and then the bass too. Like it just takes away from it, I always feel, from the drums, from the groove. good. You're good. I don't make this stuff. The way I like to see it is kind of like how John Summit has been working with like these pop producers and stuff to make some of the new music. And yeah, you can always add some musicality, some pop arrangement to it, which just means this section should be almost like it's still trying to be hard when it shouldn't be hard. You know, why have like I would say, do you even need the drums? Can you get away with just a tambourine and maybe some pads coming in to support that lead, right? Like do like a 180 to create contrast before, due to what happened before. Now, if I were to explain it, I think the best explanation I can give is I bought the Fader Pro Masterclass for Nicky Romero. And I like the way he kind of explained how if you go really hard on the drops, right? And his style is like melodic shit, right? He says you always need to give people a breather before you go into the break or before you go into anything else. Because he noticed that when he would play tracks out that, you know, you would get this fucking massive thing and it would just go straight into the action of the break, which is, you know, all this shit. He felt it didn't work as good, which I feel that's just overstimulation. You know, you have people so high up, serotonin blasting full overload, that if you just go from drop doing so much to the fucking break doing so much, or through the come down trying to do so much, then it just doesn't, they get overloaded, right? It's like, it doesn't mean anything because there's, you have them like this, and then it's like you give them another line of cocaine and they don't go any higher. They just stay there, right? Versus if you let them come down, you can always say, yeah, you know, that first one was on the house, but, you know, now I'm going to charge you $100 if you want another hit. And then, you know, after you let them come down, they're more likely to take it, versus if they're on that high, you know, they're not going to, they're more like, oh, I'm okay, right? But you know what I mean? Adrenaline management, exactly. Serotonin, but I feel it's something good. You know, the pacing of it, right? The pacing of it, I think that's the thing. So I would just try it. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's something I feel someone, if you were to work with someone like that, they would kind of suggest it. Yeah, so just need like development. I would say try it, you know? I would say try it, switch to drums. If you still want to have maybe the whole like drum pattern, maybe switch the snare to a fucking rim, or that's in the background, and maybe the hats get a little less aggressive, right? There's so many ways to play it. At the end of the day, it's just whatever suits your cup of tea. Okay, let's put that fool on blast. Let's see, Dubel, what you got? I mean, it works. It's cohesive. It's just boring because the break doesn't do anything else. Let's see. Okay, here we go, Dubel. Yeah, that bass, man. Like some people are saying, Lauren's all over the place. The bass itself too sounds like it's playing very low, very aggressive, distorted. Well, you can always send them the stream. That's the point of the stream. For people to use it in any way or form, maybe validation, maybe a wake-up call, maybe like I finally get to see what people think of my music, right? So, yeah, I like the idea of it. I just don't like how it's sitting. So it could be as simple as maybe you need to separate this bass and have a sub, and then the bass take more time processing it to get that distortion, but not have it sounding like this. More controlled, right? More controlled chaos, I guess would be the term for it. As for tying it together, I think I've been reviewing your music so much. I think you already know what I'm gonna say. You know, in order to have this fit what came before, it's as simple as having the two sections have elements that interact somewhere in the track. So when the listener hears that, it already makes sense in their mind, right? So AKA, you can start off with maybe like the first part of the drop, like one of the sounds, and then you do a switch to this shit, to a first part of the drop, to a switch to this shit, and vice versa, right? So many ways to play it, but in order for there to be cohesiveness, there needs to be an interaction of the sounds on that second drop with some of the sounds on the first drop, right? And I think you kind of know that already, so I'm just validating your thoughts. Cool shit. But yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, I think so, bro. Did I get you? I tried looking for V Menace. I'm at you right now. So anti-pseudo CR. You don't like Cristiano Ronaldo? The best soccer player to live? Cristiano Ronaldo's cologne is $100. Messi's cologne is at Walmart for $30. You tell me who's the better soccer player, bro. Shit. Who's the better smelling one? Who's the sexiest one, dog? Nah, Ronaldo's fucking like turning into a businessman. Crazy. He has all these businesses. Man was selling like these like leg warmers or like leg recovery device, and I was like, that's cool. $3,000. Fuck you, Ronaldo. Fuck that. I'll just get a synth. Anti-zurdo CL. Anti-lefty. Bro, what? I don't even know what name you brought it in. So I'm going to get some other people in. Okay. I think I'm at... okay, that was you. Chris. Oh, what's up, man? To see how the song came along. We got Viapi. Fapi. Red Confluence. Is that like a fart? A red fart? Or is that... My bad, dude. I didn't go to college, so some fancy words you're throwing at me, but I don't know. That's very similar to a fart. Oh my, bro, you're here? What? You're crazy, bro. Nightmare. I got you, bro. I got you. You might be coming up to. Yeah, you're next, bro. You're next after this remix. Actually, I already got you. I'm just trying to get some people in. You guys don't talk much, but just know I value you. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this kick already straight from the get-go, I want to EQ it a bit. Sounds like I could grab like a little bell, and there's a spot there where if I EQ down on the kick just a tiny bit, it's going to sound good. I hear it. Shout out, hell yeah. Ed Borghetti? El Borghetti? Well, are you talking about Borghetti, the Sinaloa? The guy with the head of gold? Does he sell shit? How much is the shampoo? That clap is also very smashed. If anything, you're going to smash the clap, a little transient shaping after for shape. It's a good way to go.
Bitches talking shit.
It sounds fine. Clap. Let's let it be. Fuck it. Yeah, of course, man. the camera. I told you, bro. I can't show the back of that camera.
Bitches talking shit, acting like they can't be touched. When it's time to fight, she the last one to throw a punch. Be about herself, she laid back, ain't acting tough. Get over her fool, she the main one getting bucked. Bitches talking shit. Bitches talking shit. Bitches talking shit. Bitches talking shit. She the main one getting bucked. Bitches talking shit, acting like they can't be touched. Be about one getting bucked.
Yeah, maybe the synth. I thought it was fine. I was hearing this. My bad. I was like putting it in mono and stuff, but it sounds fine, bro. It sounds pretty good. The lyrics, yeah, it's an OG song, but that song is doing good and it's very simple too, man. I think it's also, I would say, well, you guys don't crucify me now, UKG-ish. So, oh, my bad. I gotta hear this too, bro. Shit, this guy's showing us as a MIDI control. Man, what the fuck? Hold on, where my MIDI controller at? Nah, do you, G, do you? Yeah, I thought it sounded pretty good. I'm like,
Just talking shit.
The lead didn't bother me.
Ain't one getting bucked.
All right, cool. All right, Nightmare. What's going on, man? Did Thanos snap his thumb or what? Not all right. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for some techno, dog. Yeah, right. That's a nice click.
Let the music take control.
Fine, let him into the chat. I embrace the drug use, bro. I'm not too fond of the drums. Say that shit out of the get-go. The melody. Dun 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 dun. Data stream is a flood of neon pink and forbidden truths. Your fingers aren't hitting keys anymore. They're navigating an invisible circuit. You bypass the firewall, but the silent alarm.
Take control.
Yeah, I think the downfall of this song is the drums, but I really like the I don't fuck, man. Like, I'll be honest, bro, like it's like the mix is really just holding this track back. Like, that's all it is. The synth ideas are cool. It makes sense. You're doing proper call and response, right? Like, you go on YouTube, you learn all this stuff. Like, when writing dance music, right, how to program stuff, and then you have your theory, which is call and response, right? Like, but yeah, like, you know, there's the other side of it, which is no, the mixing of it, which, you know, $500 can solve. Yeah. So yeah, man, the mix is really holding it back. And that's, you know, that's the cool thing too. You can see it as fuck. You know, like, I have to pay someone to mix this, or you can learn it, and I think there's fun in learning it if you don't expect too much, you know, like. See, this is dope. This is sick. I like dun 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 dun. Dun. That's sick. But then that alarm sound down the center, right? That idea itself is sick. The alarm sound. I just don't like the sound itself, right? It's like you can switch that shit out, like, and get a better alarm sound in there. It sounds like someone's blowing a kazoo's ass, and then he's going, ah, you know, like I'm being serious. Like, yeah, this is not proper. It's too goofy, bro. Like, but this is cool. This is sick. And then the what is that? Okay, see, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That is cool. But yeah, build up. Build up.
Take control.
Yeah, what are these sounds, bro? You bought the. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Where'd you find this, son? I gotta add that to the soundboard. Hold up, add that. Damn, son, we do that. Sorry, guys, because then I'll forget. Should write it in my notebook, but I'm getting tired of wasting pages on it. Where'd you find this, son? Oh shit. Yes.
Where did Nintendo Switch? Where did you find that? Where did you find? You know where did you find?
What? Oh, they don't have the damn, son. Like, man, what? That shit ain't racist. That's. Anyways. Yeah. Better sound design. All right, next. Oh wait, let me hear this guy. Sorry. Lario. Okay, come on, baby. I'm playing this shit here, bro. Let's go. Ooh. Very Yosemite. I sampled the Motorola. Hello, Moto! Oh, well, there you go. They're gonna copy me again. Motherfuckers. Yeah, but I have to download it. Like,
oh, this is incredible. I can't believe that we're here. Just shut up, lady. Shut up. Real trap shit.
hold the fuck. What is this? I just noticed the cover art, bro. What the fuck? Why is a brother's head burning? I don't get it. Yeah, I was gonna say that in a sec. Real trip. Cool. That's nice. I like chord progression. Drums are cool. Feel like they're a bit too washy. Like there's a lot of, which is nice in a way. But I think the biggest thing for me is the vocal could be a lot louder. It's way too in the back, a little too shy. You know, a little too shy, man. But it's a common thing. Even myself, I tend to put the vocals way too quiet. Make the vocals louder. And then there are sections in the song where the piano outshines the vocal and the vocal's not heard. Usually nothing wrong with the vocal doing that to the piano, but the other way around, you can debate that, whether you want that effect or not. I mean, obviously you wouldn't, but You know, I'm just saying, like, fuck that shit, bro. Move the piano out of the way, bro. The vocal, and make the vocal louder, bro. That's it. Respect the vocal, you know? Like, you know how hard it is to get a good fucking vocal nowadays, bro? Like, it's hard, bro. You go on Splice, and it's like Suno decided to take a shit all over Splice, and then it's like we're going in there, like, just fucking grabbing a bit of that. Yeah, man. So yeah, just treat the vocal a little bit more with respect, I would say. Yeah, low end could be better. Good. Agreed. But I thought the idea was good. Some nice moments. Maybe like the synth section where like you had like a nice hook and like a crescendo climax. But I really like the piano and all that good stuff. What is this, by the way? This is demo or some shit. For artist beta. Is this that Bound to Divide? Oh, it is the Bound to Divide. All right, let's try it out. Artists share music using demo. See instant heat map analytics. Find out exactly which parts of your track people listen to. Well, I know one thing. The guy's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Oh my God, what the that'd be fun, actually. That is a very nice kick. Yeah, you love the vocal. This is fuck, dude, it's always hard. I think the reverb on the vocal is nice. I feel it's just way too much. If you have it on a return track, they'll dial it down, you know, a little dial down, some EQ, make that sit better. So I would say I like the idea of it. I'm very unsure of it. Let's just say that it could be fine, but I'm very unsure of that. No. Okay, yeah. So when I bump it really loud, for sure the reverb needs to be like cleaned up. Is it an AI vocal as well? I feel like it's an AI vocal. It's starting to sound, now that I'm bumping it really loud, like it's not giving me those nice human qualities in the voice, so. Yeah, here, this is where, respectfully, it's the only way I know how to say it. I didn't go to college. Shit hit the fan! The shit hit the fan! It gets very tumultuous. section here. Any way to increase, change feeling, right? So rides, layer up on that lead to make it feel like we go into a new section. The ARP gets up in higher octave, or it gets a higher octave. Just a way to make the section feel like it moves forward more rather than just looping again. Maybe that pack to be it. Yeah, what is tumult? I've read it. Yeah, I've been reading that word. Comes up a lot. Tumultuous. What is that? Is it hectic? Commotion. Yeah, I used it right. Let's go. I'm smart. Let's go. So just to kind of let you know my expectations right now with this song, I'm hoping that you have a break where you get the lead again, the main melody from that second, I'm gonna say that second section here, the drop, and I'm hoping for that. Dun, 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 dun. Get it, but it's okay. We're gonna get it at the end right there. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that. Melody, motherfucker! There it is. You're good, no worries. Yeah, man, it's tough with like reverbs and stuff, you know, like trust me, like, because that's the one thing I feel like that's why many people go dry, you know, like they dry it up because reverb is a tricky booger, man, especially in like a very dense track, like it's hard to put it and maintain order, you know. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Like the mantra, that's this break here gets too, you know the word, too much commotion. There's too much stuff going on, too many sounds. As a label once told me, you know you can filter stuff in and out, right? Fucking assholes. I didn't know what they meant back then, you know, but now I know. So yeah, you know, maybe the ARP starts to go down as a new sound comes in, another sound needs to go away, right? Because then too much commotion, too much riot. That's what I would say. Melody's nice. I really like it. Like I said, I was expecting a break where you kind of get it. That's just not me thinking that's the right way. That's me from hearing this music subconsciously. I kind of, in my head, my brain wants that predictability, right? So it's like we go into that break. I'm expecting the lead, just playing beautiful chords and then building up to the drop and stuff. But you can see that as a negative or positive, really. You know, some people, they just want to do the arrangement a certain way, and that's up to you, really. I did want the melody here. It hit, and I was like, well, it doesn't feel like nothing happened. But well, it feels like something happened, but is that the right call? Can the melody come in with like another lead to increase, you know, like the feeling of climax on that towards the end of the song, or things to try? Other than that, really cool. Just kind of tone down the reverbs and stuff, I think. So yeah, it didn't hit, but I was like, no, the melody. Okay, gotta dial in the mix on this, but let's see the idea. Effects. Probably teasing the melody over here. Back in the big room days, they would do this with a pluck, a different sound that's, you know, a lot less like squarey. Let's say something might be squarey, but filtered and like more elongated. You know, like dun 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 dun. You could even keep repeating it. Dun 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 dun. Even that vocal lead, right? You could use it there in the break as well to foreshadow it. Not playing this, but playing maybe dun 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 dun. Great. Sick. I'm missing kick rolls. The kick, like doing a little more. Coming in a little too hot. That ARP, too hot. I would say filter it in with like a band pass, right? Band pass, and then like, you know, the low pass, high pass together, band pass, low pass comes up, and then slowly introduce the body, if anything, right? And the highs. 2015. It's been a minute. Yeah, bro. I love the acid. I already know it's coming, so it's like. And then melody. Yeah, I would just go back to the main melody from there. I mean, you could have that main melody and then that, but yeah, the acid thing, I feel like the transition into it doesn't work. Let's see. It's just, you gotta stick to the main idea, right? Main idea is the melody, right? And then break needs to have a bit of that main idea, and then you would transition with the acid sound and have that acid drop as the C part, and then transition out into the melodic, the main idea of the song. So that acid is almost like a bridge, right? Once you have that, it's gonna sound good, man. But yeah, I think it's cool. Just gotta find a way to get the main idea from the drop in the break, so that way you foreshadow it and it just unifies it a lot better. really cool though. I like it, man. All right, we red. What does confluence mean, bro? I'm telling you, like, it's close to a word. The junction of two rivers, especially rivers of approximately equal width. So it's where two rivers meet. What's the one I'm thinking of? Fart. There's a term for fart, like, or like, you know, something. Am I wrong? Confluent. There's a term for fart, like concert farts. No, that's not flatulence. That's my bad. See, confluence, Sorry, bro. I love you. I love you. Let's hear it, dog. Oh shit.
Trapaholics, we make it look easy. What with your boys? Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, damn. Yeah, the track starting off like this already, man. That acid is very static. A lot of low end on that kick. Like, oh, I don't know how you're gonna keep it fresh if this acid's gonna go. Nah. Fuck the acid, bro. You don't. No acid, bro. No acid. I haven't heard the rest of the song, but what I would say is, what else is there in this song besides the acid? And use that, foreshadow it, use parts of it, the sequences, the blocks, and slowly start adding it, and save the acid for later on, you know, so that you can introduce it in a meaningful way rather than just having it start in the song. Like, straight away. That's my take on this. Possibly there's a reference with an acid sound, but if I were to, let's say he hires me, you know, I'm like there in the studio and he's like, all right, I have this track, make it better. I'm like, fuck you. That's the first thing I'll say. Second thing I'll say is, all right, well, the acid sound, if we must have it there, let's thin it out. Let's thin that shit out. Let's have it go on a 30-day fast. Have it thin, slowly coming in like with a high pass, you know, and then, or having the cutoff higher up on the acid, high pass, slowly bringing it in, right? How would that sound, right? Like, I don't know what this guy's doing. Probably doing like, you know, so what is this, you know, just straight up on the one. Yeah, like this is what I would do. I don't think he's doing no goddamn accents, that's for sure. Auto filter is my fuck it. This is why I hate Arturia synths. God damn you. Auto filter that shit. This is how I would start the song. In a world filled with acid, we want more fucking acid. Anyways, I just yeah, there you go. Anyways, yeah, something like that, I guess. But slowly, on the back, bro, there's no gatekeeping that, bro. Like, Mary Vaughn doesn't even use this, bro. She doesn't even use her acid box. I fucking figured it out, bro. I was like, she fucking learned from my old techno videos, because I always wonder, why is Mary Vaughn always liking my Instagram post? And I was like, she's a ninja. Oh fuck! I saw her video on Beatport, and she showed how she makes her acid for us. One song, she says one song, and it's the way that I got fucking. Well, I didn't get roasted by everyone. I got roasted by the old people. Like, that's not how you make acid, and all this shit. I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah, that's why Hardwell did it that way. That's why Mary Vaughn did it that way, bro. Shit. But yeah, I would find a way to introduce that acid sound, like high passing it, or yeah, like at least having it not be so like going. Man, who the hell is Crow 1 million, bro? How come you have a check mark? I don't have a check mark when I comment on other people's like stuff, bro.
Oye, bebé.
Like,
deja para mañana todo lo que puedas hacer hoy.
That's if I come out of retirement. Me and AJ Moreno. Yeah, of course, Gilles.
Mamá, creo que me equivoqué de carrera. Quiero ser...
Swear, bro, you got all the bots out, bro. Now I'm getting spammed.
Claro, quiero ser... Claro,
That mono synth sound. It's like a piano stab, right?
Quiero ser...
I don't mind the spam. I love the spam. I feel famous.
Oye, bebé, deja para mañana todo lo que puedas hacer hoy.
If you can either make it sound better, fuller, to go with the big ass sub you have, that's what I would say, man. Or switch it out for something else.
Oye, Siri, quiero saber quién es la más perra de este lugar.
Yeah, why does the snare build sound that way? There's this weird sound like...
Mamá, creo que me equivoqué de carrera. Quiero ser monja.
You're Mexican, right? Yeah, you're Mexican. That's great.
Y también puta.
You're not tripping, but the vocals are saying some very fucking hell, dude. What's the
Puedas hacer hoy. Oye Siri, quiero saber quién es la más perra de este lugar.
trumpet vocal?
Mamá, creo que me equivoqué de carrera. Quiero ser monja. Y también puta. Oye, bebé. Deja para mañana todo lo que puedas hacer hoy.
Can I get the vocal? Mom, I think I picked the wrong career. I'm a fucking nun. But I want to be a slut. Dude, this would kill in a hard techno track. Shit, it kills. Yeah. Yeah, man, sonically this doesn't sound good, but the vibes are cool. I like the vibes. I understand what the vocals say, so it's fucking... It's a woman of ill reputation. There you go. That's the way to say it. It's a fallen woman. It's a Sloven. It's a harlot. Scarlet ass vocals. God damn it. I see. What kind of car, bro? It puts the lotion on the skin. It puts the lotion on the skin.
just calling you back to let you know that I love you and I miss you. I really want you to call me. I'm trying to call.
How do you dance to this? There was a guy I saw on Instagram. He was like, I guess he thought at Icon. He was like, I showed Slender my song, and he went, like, you gotta. How are people gonna dance to this? Maybe try using one sound. And he was being, how are people gonna dance to this? That's what I was trying to like embody it. At first I was like, well, maybe a contortionist and shit, like. But also then the head thumping, I saw that demonic looking guy on the Ultra main stage. He was doing Void. He was like the head bumping. But hey, man, thanks for sharing. I don't know what to say about it, to be fair. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, the two-step. I just. If I take the missus out to there's a club, a bar near me where all the ill women go, and like it's called The Attic, I think, and this starts playing. Well, actually, yeah, no, yeah, it's in Bellflower. God, what's the name of it? It's The Attic, something. But one day I did walk in there and it was goth night, and I only went there because they have $2 beers from the well or some shit, and yeah, dude, it was music like this in a way, it's crazy. Obviously I wasn't welcomed, but I don't give a fuck. I was there for the fucking Coronas and shit. $2, bro. No, just have something to look at. You know what I mean? It's like, you guys do you, I'm gonna do me over here, bro. Yeah, I think it's that. I'm gonna
and feel the bass line.
Here's like what's it called? It's called Anarchy Library, bro. I ain't even lying, bro. I just want to share with you guys. This place, bro. I had $2 beers back in the day, bro. Look, this is how it looks. Telling you, bro. Yeah, God night. There's a DJ too here like that. And like, I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. Let me review this properly too, man.
And feel the bass line.
Jordan, I think I got you already, bro. You're right here, look. Ahí te pongo, mira. You're losing me, Dan. And better late than never. You're losing me. I thought the first part was cool.
Yeah. And feel the bass line. And feel the bass line.
Why not just do the indie dance stuff, bro? Did you guys seen that? Yeah, I think you were. Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. Get this. There you go. Yeah, embrace that.
And feel the bass line.
Yeah, that lead's cool, but I don't know. I think a hook would do so much more for the track because you kind of have the groovy bass going. Whoa, I'm falling over. And, well, I've just been listening to a lot of that stuff. So, and there you go. I gave away the next. Hopefully, they're not here. But, yeah. Yeah, dude, like some Egyptian melodies, some harmonic minor action. You could do that or whatever you feel works, but I feel like you'd be better off doing a hook, letting the beat breathe a bit, and then you know, hook, breathe, and do that shit. Yeah, you could use that. You go for it, man. I like that. That's a cool synth. Oh, shit. That's better, yeah. Yeah, a lot of sustain. This starts cool. It feels better, like, get out of there! Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I think my only complaint was that in my head I hear that melody, maybe doing something more with that, and then having this instead of just having that one hitting the whole time, which is rather boring. Break is really cool. You do a lot of really dope stuff. The only thing I'm gonna say is, as a song, right? A lot of times as producers, we can do so much cool shit, but is it adding anything to the song, right? Like, is it making the listener making them go, oh my daddy, soy monga que se puta, you know, like, you got to give them that feel, the vibe. So if you feel it is accomplishing that, then sick. But that's all I'm gonna say. But really cool, like it. Oh my god. A ver, güey. Where you from, fool? Croatia. Who taught you guys in Croatia? You're dating a Mexican girl, huh? South American girl? You're dating one, huh? I had a guy I used to work with. His name was Louvre, and he was dating a Brazilian girl. And then he let her go for some reason. He's like, I ain't about that married shit, son. And I was just like, well, you ain't Louvre anyone, are you, bro? And then we laughed, and then never saw him again. But yeah. You're dating a South American chick, huh? That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. My life changed. Alright, let's see, bro. I knew it, bro. I knew it. Need a little more.
Luces que giran, colores en el aire, ritmo que sube.
Esas queridas que me ponen al aire. Sol en mi copa está con una chilena. Ya sabe, cambaya, o tale, o para.
Luces que giran, colores en el aire, ritmo que sube, nadie quiere quedarse. Manos al cielo, pies que no paran. La pista vibra y todos se comparan.
I would say add the vocals early. There's no reason to wait that long. If you're scared because the vocals, you want them to end in a certain spot for the drop, right before the drop, I would just say, man, we're making tech house, bro, or Latin house. Like, loop it, Sorden, loop it. All right, so cool. The bass for me, again, I'm barely, but it feels like the bass is doing way too much, right? Like the piano's already very complex, I would say. And then you got the vocals on top. It feels like the bass should just chill the fuck out. But that's my take, right? That's my take so far. Let's see as it progresses if it sounds better, but... Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you got like an art bass, right? Dun 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 dun. Because you're doing something else. cool. Pretty cool. You got this from a sample pack? I thought you sampled it. It's pretty good for a sample pack, bro. Damn. What the hell happened there? The hell is... That's the longest... Saca la bolsita. Yeah, man, it works pretty good. Yeah, it's all good though. I mean, maybe reverb it out or something. I don't know. Do whatever you want on it, man. Honestly, I'm usually looking at just doing technical stuff, but if it's fine, it's fine. There was this weird harmonization. That's wide. That's so fast, bro. Yeah, I think the mix is good. There's no bass in the break, so I think it's good. Only thing that bothered, like I said, was over here, vocals when they start. And then you got this weird wide harmony, which no one in the chat said anything about, which means you could probably leave it, but it comes in and it goes away. Doesn't really add much. I don't know if you need it. Up to you. And yeah, it's really good, bro. Honestly, it's good. You treat that girl right. Treat that. Nah, I'm kidding. You said her parents are from Chile, right? So it's like, or mix, she makes, but all right. Let's see what tomorrow. So where am I at? What I gotta refresh this. Okay. Yeah. No pulling of muscles yet. One day.
Hey, that's incredible. That makes every...
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, that's incredible. That makes everything better. How do you do it?
How many brothers?
I don't know, man. Oh, this is incredible. I can't believe that we're here right now.
Just shut up for like a minute.
What's this? Damn, bro.
Real trap shit. Trapaholics.
Damn, that's in the back. Okay, I was just trying to see. Okay. Do one batch. Gotta get going. I have a few sessions today that I have to rest for. So here, let me get some, I'll try and hear these fast. So I'll just get a couple in there, a lot. But I'm going to go fast through them. And first thing, yeah, thank you guys again for chilling with me. I'm always in the studio. No tengo amigos. All my friends are on different parts of the world. I have 3 kids, though. Damn, bro. What kind of cup is that? Okay. A ver. Oh, Stefan. Of course. Hello. See, I'm like, Hain Damning. Oh my god. I already did me again. That's good. Whoever's making this. Why did it start from there? Mario. Hola. Oh, you guys sent a lot of fucked up links. It's all good. Alright, let's see. That sounded good. Whoever that was. I think it's doing good. We got Sir Don with a Dodgers jersey. Long Beach, fool, where you from? The desk is always floating, man. Hey, I'll get yours. I know. For some reason, your name sticks in my mind, Dimao. You like the intro, right? I'm just gonna give feedback really fast. Gotta get going. I'll just say it, not overthink, right? And think it's just right or wrong and stuff with it. But this intro's cool. Lacking weight, aka Reese, aka bass, something there. Not like a full out dun 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 bass, but like you know, like a dun, something with weight. Even the pads more fuller. Lower pitch, maybe. Yeah, kinda too late, bro. Yeah. I like the idea of those chord stabs. The way it sounds sonically is not optimal, but I like the idea of where you were going with that. I thought it was pretty sick, man. Bass progression makes sense, follows with the vocals good. Transitions, you could add so much more swag to them. Give you an idea. I'm gonna channel my inner feelings. Yay. Like little chimes, but don't let that fool you, right? Like, it's just like, how can you do that with something else that maybe you'd find is tasteful? Ooh. I mean, though that chord thing you're doing is cool, it doesn't sync up with the vocals though. Nah, nope. Maybe it can work if the harmony was a lot better and got along with the vocal more, my dude. It's just like, if you like, okay, let's say you do that again, but now the harmony's better and it works with the vocal, sick. But if it's taking too much attention away from the vocal, then it's not really accomplishing anything other than creating unnecessary noise. It just feels like you could have gone with a nice pad that just has movement, like wow, 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 you know, like, and then maybe save that for the build, which I'm assuming you're gonna do it right now. But yeah, the harmony is not it on that. Sick, sure, yeah. Here we go. Cool. Cool sauce, maybe inspired by Sam Gelato. Let's call him Gelato. Yeah, that open hat's a little weird for me. Yeah, cool. I think the song's cool. The harmony's weird on the chords, though. That's the big issue with it, to be fair. Yeah, cool try on that. What happened, dude? What is this cup? 6'7" or what? Kenny, are you the guy from Instagram, bro? You guys killing it on Instagram. Okay. So excited to announce my second ever album. That's good, man. I've never done an album. Okay. Elite. Okay. That's very dry vocal. Maybe give the vocal a nice echo, tape delay. What's that machine? The space echo. Yeah, the space echo. Give it a space echo, bro. Because it just goes in and out. But here we go. Noise too loud. Missing a bass. It's hard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why? Bro, why? I don't even get the point of this. Shit. Alright, here we go. We're back. Let's go. Yeah, bro. Are you a bass phobic or something? Just play the track. Don't take it up the butt. If you just, it's not my fault that you're bass phobic. Like, bro, like we all know you need a fucking bass in this shit. There's no bass. Yeah, you gotta get a bass in there, bro. Get a fat ass bass. You got this, bro. I like the chord stabs. I like the pattern, but no excuse for no bass. Maybe you can't hear the bass. I don't know. All right, we got no one. There is no bass. There's the bass. Okay, here we go. Okay. Sick. Filtering in that vocal. Here we go, babe. I'm getting hyped. I'm getting hyped. Give me the vocal, dog. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that vocal just needs to be a hell of a lot louder, man. Hell of a lot louder. The musical elements as well in that break. It was like, it felt like it was just all drums, missing the music, not the musicality. If it's all tech, it's all tech. It's all about the hype, right? But it needs more body. That break, you need to add more shit. Get the vocals up. Usually the vocals can take it all up, right? Like if you put it loud enough. Yeah, use them, bro.
Raising the body, got them all like, oh.
Raising the body with all my hoes. Gonna get tell about the club. Gonna get them all white than what? They're gonna go, what song is that? Gonna get all my hoes online. Gonna get them to the club all night. Gonna get them all fucking high. Got them all like a fucking dry. Cool. That's cool. That's cool. Raising the body, got them all like, oh. Raising the body, got them all night. Raising the body, got them all like, oh. Raising the body, got them all night long. Raising the body, got them all night long. Bring all the hoes to the club. Tell them it's up. Raising the body, got them all like, oh. Yeah, nah, this is just way too shy. Like way too quiet, bro, on the top elements and shit. Like I'm always figuring out how to tell people this, but if I were to I don't want to show it actually. It's not that I don't want to show it. It's just gonna take time to set that shit up. But God damn it. Like let's say, you have let's say you follow the theory of the happy face, right? Which some people say it's wrong. I get it. Yep, don't mix with your eyes. But if you have low end at 30 and you have high end at 30, high end at 30, low end at 30, and then the mids are all the way down here, then you can tell me I can't mix with my fucking eyes, but I can see with my eyes that the mids, the lead is too fucking quiet. It needs to be like, let's say bass at 30, leads at 30. Well, the mid should be somewhere around here as well. Maybe not as up here, but definitely somewhere around this ballpark. There's nothing wrong with that. That's where the span chooks come into play and shit, So look at this shit through span. If you need some visual aid, level it up to the point where like the mids of the synth, the vocal are hitting a little bit below the bass and the highs. Maybe let's say like 3-4 dB, and then try that, and then from there make it louder. Don't be too shy with it, man. I've seen it all. I've dealt with it all, so that usually helps a lot of people out.
Take me.
more drums, more vibe.
Take me beyond the places that we know. Take me beyond the places that we know. Take me.
I'm all trying to add a tambourine in there. Something to drive it. Needs more loops, I would say. When it comes back, we got Fade in the break. Or what's his name? Mike Dean. That's cool. Whoa.
Take me. Take me. Take me.
That's the true shot. Yeah, I do have vision for it. I brought it for the bass part. You know, creativity, right? Let it be. It's your journal. You want to do that in the break, go for it. It's a huge 180 from the drop. Just go straight into it, going from like take me and all that, and then you got the piano, like the hip hop vibe to it. Definitely a bit weird as an outside listener, aka someone just listening to this on Spotify. I'd be like, okay, I'm vibing. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm like, yeah, this is sick. I'm like, fuck yeah. And then it's like, okay. Oh. All right. I'm like, okay. Okay. We're saving. You know, like now, if you need me to kind of explain what the hell I would do, I would just capitalize on the piano on the drop. Like maybe use the piano for the break and do something like this with the piano where it doesn't get too, how do you say this? Like, just doesn't get too emotional. Like, doesn't get like, all of a sudden it's like, man, you know what? I'm not going to drink and do this shit no more. I'm going to go be I'm going to join the Peace Corps and go feed kids in Africa or some shit. Like yeah, it's like a total 180, dog. Anyways, let's see where it goes. Yeah, okay.
The places that we know.
Yeah.
Take me beyond
Transition, the way you exit out of that is pretty cool, I would say. That's pretty dope.
the places that we know. Take me.
So yeah, you're doing a shit ton more in the break than most people are. Like you're doing huge 180, I would say. And yeah, you know, up to you at the end of the day. It's up to you, you know, what you want to do, bro. Like I said, music, there is no right or wrong to it. Usually I'm just thinking, what are people going to think? How do we package music for people to consume so the most amount of people get it and can follow it and like it, right? So it always comes down to that. Hey. So for some reason, your bass, I checked it because the kick is giving a good amount of low end in the studio, but the bass isn't. So your bass is either one, phasing in it out, or you're like increasing the energy or decreasing it. I don't know why that's happening with the low end. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to want that to happen unless you're making a genre where you want, I guess, a change to the low end. But yeah, I might want to check that. Oké.
Beste reizigers, de sneltrein van Groningen van 0:50
That took a while to get to the break.
vertrekt vanaf niet meer. U bent genoodzaakt te overnachten op het perron. Prettige nacht.
Nice melody, I like it.
Herhaling.
I was waiting for this.
De sneltrein van Groningen van 0:50
Why is the lead so filtered?
vertrekt vanaf niet meer. U bent genoodzaakt te overnachten op het perron. Prettige nacht.
What is it, like train headed to Groningen? Groningen. It's probably like in our, we have a Spanish rock song, Tren al Sur. This one's Tren al Groningen. All right, here we go. Yeah, the lead sounds very like filtered, and I don't know why you would do that to the lead. That's my main concern with it. Like, it's just that lead is the odd one out, like the sound of it. Dun, dun, dun. The other thing too for me is the arrangement. Are you following an arrangement from an artist that you admire, that you like? That would be my question, because I'll be the first to say this section here. Takes a while to get to the break, right? And it doesn't really add a lot. Like, you don't have a main melody, you don't have no vocals, you have, like, literally it's just that beat. Right, so you do that. Okay. Right, we're at 1 minute. It feels like, well, from what I've heard in this stuff, like it always feels like you go into a big break, right? Like a big mini break where you introduce maybe the vocal and maybe the melody and foreshadow it, right? But what I would say is I would want the fucking melody in that first break, and then you would drop with get into it, because it takes 3 minutes to get to the main idea. Trein naar Groningen. Yeah, I would personally check the arrangement. I don't, as a listener, but also as someone, let's say, making the song, the strength in the song is definitely the melody and the vocal. Everything else is like groove, supplemental. So that's what people are going to get ingrained in their head. So I would make a case for bringing the melody in way sooner, which would lead to a break by the 1 minute, 1 minute 30 mark, a big break where you introduce the melody slowly. Maybe the break starts off with the root impact, and then you hear the vocal, groaning, not groaning again, and then slowly start introducing, drop with the melody, have a section where the melody goes away, which would be something like this. Work your way to the second break. And then you could do it like this, possibly. That's what feels right in my head. Again, it feels like I've heard it in so many songs, but that's what I would want to check, right? With the references, if you really have, like, if I were to ask you to explain the arrangement to me, and you can say, well, Sen, I did this because this is, then it has to make sense, right? Not just like elongating that whole intro for the sake of it. Because if you make the case like, oh, well, it has to be like this because the DJs now are, they want that 1 minute 30 intro into the first main idea of the song, then it's like, you know, it's like, okay, I guess that makes sense, but it feels like you would want the 1 minute intro straight to the main idea if you were doing that. Okay. Yo, what's up, man? I'm ready to leave already. I just want to skip through this. Nah, I'm not. I'm on my way out. I only got 4 songs left, and I'm gonna call it a day. I gotta rest the ears for some sessions today. I wouldn't know how to feedback this, to be fair. A lot of reverb. I'm gonna opt out of that one. I have nothing worth saying to like that will help in any way or form for that one. Just better mix maybe, but yeah.
Caught in the moment, I feel the rush.
Okay.
Your light hits my chest like a waking
Don't AI me. Do not
touch. I'm
pseudo me.
breathing faster, you pull me in. A spark in the dark where the dreams begin. You flip the world in a heartbeat. Turn every shadow into heat. Every step becomes a fire, pulling me higher, higher. And now we're rising higher, burning bright like wildfire. Hold me close, don't let me go. We're unstoppable, unbreakable. Higher, higher. I feel it take over. Higher, higher. Pulling me closer. Fire in my chest. Rising.
Let's see that melody, bro. Let's see the melody. Are you from Long Beach, bro, and you're not telling me? What? Yo, that's good. That is pretty good.
Lost in the rhythm of where we stand. Your voice is a fire running through my hands. The night unfolds every time.
What's going on with the vocal here?
A pulse in the chaos that feels divine. You flip the world in a heartbeat. Turn every shadow higher, burning bright, unbreakable.
Yeah, I love the melody because the melody's proper, bro. And he takes it up. So that's proper. That's like proper writing, bro. Holy shit. That was really good. That bass is giving me memories of the bad days. We send it in. It's cool. It's a lot of energy. I like the bass pattern. I think the bass is just too cooked for what you're trying to do. And if you're asking what are you trying to do, in my head, I'm comparing it to Max Styler, Genesee, that kind of stuff. And the bass is oh, your groovy cat. You want the truth or just like well, you didn't leave me a link. So if you, I don't know, send it again with a link. I'll do it fast. This is trying to bribe. Yeah, there's really nothing I can say on a stream for feedback on the drums, to be fair. I mean, I could say pick better drums, because usually when I do sessions with people and like their drums suck, I kind of have to give them the talk like, you make life hard, right? You decide how hard you want to make this. Either one, proper sound selection, which you just got to find the right drum samples, and it's literally all that, because if you pick the wrong drums for a song and you're trying to make them sound proper, but they're the wrong drums from the get-go for what you're trying to make, then it's kind of like like you're gonna make shit fucking hard for us. Like, that's where you start doing these long chains that really you don't need to be doing, because you're not processing recorded raw drums from a drummer in a studio or in the other room. So a lot of it just comes down to saturation, maybe shaping the drum that you're using, and a bit of EQ, and that's it. And then if you want to do some drum bus processing, you can. Recommended companies with fuck, it's hard, dude. It's all over the place. Even me, I try and make proper drums for every pack I make, and I always feel like some shitters get in there, you know? And then what is a proper drum? Because if I wanted to make a proper drum for Tech House, then I'd say a 909 open hat, but I can't be making 10 909 open hat samples, you know? I have to kind of find a way to like mix it up. So in that case, what I'll do is like get like open hats from real cymbal recordings and do the same process Roland did on the 909 open hat to make my own version of the 909 open hat, which could work in certain songs, but if certain songs are leaning another way, right, then maybe that open hat wouldn't make sense, the tone of it. So it's always like going to come down to just having the ear for it, right? And in the beginning, I feel like having a reference or references that you like the drums from, and then just like literally, you know, just hearing the reference, trying to find drums close to it, and then doing that, and then just going that way until you kind of develop an ear for it is the way to go. But if I had to say companies that, fuck, it's hard. I don't know, really. I usually find myself using Minds a lot, Leviathan, Black Octopus. Who else has, fuck, I can't say, to be fair, like one company. It's usually a mixture of like the sample packs that I have where I'll look and try to find the right one. What am I going into, bro? What the? I still haven't gotten it. The link. I haven't gotten the link. This one, that's all I gotta say. Bass is cooked. Okay. Strong transient on this kick. see. I'm actually curious. What are the ones I recommend, eh? I guess you could say Oliver Tool's stuff is pretty decent for the indie, but I'm starting to rethink that with their tambourines sounding like shit. But yeah, I think Oliver Tool has some good ones. Discotheque, the label on Splice, also has some good ones. Like that, I always kind of go, these guys know what they're doing. Wave Alchemy. I bought this pack from Armaku called Electro Beats, some shit like that. Like, I thought that was pretty good as well. The ones I always hate are Odd Frequency. I don't know. I'm trying to see what.
If I wasn't grabbing, bitch, I might just be the president. Please, with the begging us, you're dwindling on your relevance. We know your shit is chopping. We ain't copping what you selling us. Bitch, you was good in school. Why you hiding your intelligence? I remember you was getting A's. Now you failing us. Playing hard for the white boy that can't tell it this. Caught a lot of bodies, so my closet, they got skeletons. Don't believe me, call your favorite rapper for the evidence.
Ah, you didn't overcook no low end, bro. Clap can pop more.
Rolls Royce, they don't study rappers, no more colonists. They unoriginal. Plus, I know they don't be budgeting. Coming boy, I'm studying them. They know I'm really one of them. 2-6, lot of screws loose with my brother in them.
If anything, what I would say, I mean, and I think this might be preference. Well, the reason I say that is because it's a rock thing to do. Your drums are very fucking compressed, very compressed with a low attack. It sounds like a low attack compressor. Like everything feels like it's getting sucked in, the transients of the drums. Definitely different, but I'd be careful with it. That's sick. Do you need all these drums here is what I would say, because it kind of takes away from that nice pluck that you have in the break. Yeah, glue the drums. Did you like set the attack to like 0.1 or something? Because that's the sound I get when I glue the drums and like I go mine at 0.1. The reason I do that is because sometimes I'll end up with like very pokey drums. And I'm just like, how the hell do I solve that issue? Which usually clipping the peaks helps. Transient shaper, reducing on the attack. But I've tried the compressor method on the bus with low attack, and it sounds like that. And again, I don't know how I feel about it. Definitely lose a lot of the punch on the drums, though.
He say he like the way that shit be stuttering. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming. Outcast, and I was never cast out.
I would get rid of all the drums, to be fair, if you can.
Gotta be impediments with choppers, he be cutting. He say he like the way that shit be stuttering. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming at my government. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming.
Get rid of the drums there.
Outcast, and I was never cast out. I'm a small fish from a pond rat.
Yeah, then the low end's fucking big, bro. My room's shaking like crazy. But yeah, my main concern is just the drums, bro. Like, increase the attack on that glue compressor, and I think it'll be solid. All right, rompe, kick, bass, drum, stem. All right, so starting out with a remix. Oh! Yeah, man. Right now the kick is really loud compared to everything else. That's the main issue. Cool. Always, right? Yeah, man. This one, if I had to say right now, it definitely sounds like beginnerish. Idea makes sense though. Like nothing sounds out of key, right? You're using the bass from that track. So this is what I would say for this. Lower the kick, get the kick and bass, I would say about 3 dB from each other. So usually like the way, if I had to teach people how to get started with the leveling of stuff, I would always say start with the kick, the bass, and the drums. Kick is the anchor, which means that's the first one you're going to level and everything revolves around it. So if you put the kick at -6, the bass, usually a good starting point is going to be 3 dB below that, which would be -9 dB, -10 dB, maybe even a little higher. It's just really going to depend on the bass, but use your ears, headphones, right? When it comes to drums, as you were saying, it's all going to come down to sample selection for me. There's definitely things that you can do to accentuate the drums, like saturation. The problem with saturation is you overcook the drums. You start sounding a bit too tool roomy, a bit too like, which some people like, right? So if you like that, that's cool. But if you're going more for like there's some guys on here that make this Latin house that you don't really need your drums that saturated. Then you can still saturate your drums, but not to the extent of like producing that effect, you know, getting the grit from it. For this, someone gave me this really cool pack. What's the name of it? I think it's called Crew Cuts or some shit like that. And I thought the drum loops, the top loops are pretty good. They're pretty well stacked. I think it's Diego Bustamante and Diego Sosa Essential Groups Volume 1. If you are making Latin house, like I think you are, you're gonna like that pack a lot. I used it to make some Latin house stuff for this guy that was like a big hip hop producer, and he was like saying I want to make fucking ass shaking music, and it was fucking easy mode with it. It was Diego Bustamante sample pack. Yeah, I think it's on his Bandcamp. Yeah, it's on his Bandcamp. I have just Volume 1 though. I thought it was pretty good for this kind of stuff, bro. I would definitely check that one out. Wait up, I'm like trying to see. It's fire too. Yeah, the idea is fire. It says cool. Which volume do you? I just use Volume 1 on it. Yeah. So just drop the. Well, you gotta trade, bro, or you gotta buy it. Like shit. Ask fucking Tony, bro. He's super cool. I think he'll like hook you up with that one. Yeah, because that's the one he gave me to try it out. I thought it was pretty good. How's that percussion loops like just fucking works already. The problem with me, we're using top loops like that again will always come down to when you start becoming a perfectionist. It's really hard to dial it in like super clean like you will want it, but to be fair, I feel like sometimes you just gotta work fast. You gotta get the ideas out fast, you know? It's better to do that than to get stuck over obsessing about like a 5% improvement on the sonics of something, then moving on to the next track. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, man, just there's tools, like so many tools out there for getting the low end, so many videos. Like for instance, right, I use this Vision 4X, and it's like You know, like span. You know, like you just don't want the kick to be the only low, and you need the bass up there. All right, fam. You guys take care. You guys have a good week. Peace out. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for chilling as always. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Kill it. Peace.